What's your excuse?
Holy shit!
Hey guys, thanks for checking out the Film Geek. Today I'm talking about the 1989 film Blind Fury. Blind Fury was directed by Philip Noyce and stars Rutger Hauer. Nick is a Vietnam vet who gets blinded in battle. He's then found by some locals where he's rehabilitated and taught how to enhance his senses and live with his blindness. But he's also taught how to be a very skilled swordsman in the process. We fast forward 20 years later, Nick is headed towards Miami, Florida. The reason he's headed to Miami, Florida is he wants to visit his old war buddy. Little does he know that his old war buddy, played by Terry O'Quinn, some of you might know Terry O'Quinn from Lost, and some of you might know him from Stepfather. At that same time, however, the old war buddy happens to be in Reno, Nevada. While there, he's being forced by a drug lord to produce some kind of new drug. Now, you see, long story short, the war buddy, played by Terry O'Quinn, is a chemist. So this is a real Heisenberg situation here. Even equipped with some blue crystals. Interesting. As luck would have it, Nick, of course, is headed to Miami, Florida. You see, a group of henchmen are headed towards this house to kidnap the chemist's wife and son. But lo and behold, Rutger Hauer is there, and with his sick blind man ninja skills, fights off a lot of these henchmen. Chemist's wife is killed in the fray. Her dying breath, she asks Nick to protect her son and get him to his father. So my thoughts on this movie. Okay, Blind Fury is the last of a dying breed. This is the end of the 80s action flicks. And this was Hollywood's first attempt to really shoot him out there as a leading man action star. The studio had very little faith in this film. Don't know why. It received a lot of critical acclaim. Well, at least in my book it did. It's sitting on Rotten Tomato with a 54%. However, I feel like it holds a much higher title than that. You see, kids, in my day, big movie critics that you had to impress were Siskel and Ebert. And the highest score a movie could receive is the hallowed 2 thumbs up. And guess what, guys? This little action film received 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert for being exactly what it is, a good freaking time. Rutger Hauer is a very convincing actor playing a blind man who is a swordsman. This is an homage to the Japanese blind samurai films, and it is great. If you enjoy swordplay, if you enjoy 80s action, this movie is right up your alley. I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't heard about it. This movie did not go anywhere. And by what I mean is that, first off, as I said, the studio had very little faith in this film. It was only released in 350 theaters across the United States and brought in just over $3 million. Now, I'm not sure what the budget was for this film, but I'm sure it was higher than $3 million. This movie, as always, is the definition of a hidden gem. Now, I didn't do a lot of research on where to find this film. I would check Amazon. I do believe it's on Prime. At least I'm pretty sure I've seen it there. Check it out. This movie is a really fun film and well-paced. It's an hour and 27 minutes long, and it's one of those movies that it starts, and then you're like, oh wow, we're at the end. This has been a quick journey. This feels like a TV show. 1989, Blind Fury, directed by Philip Noyce, starring the late, great Rutger Hauer. This is a great opportunity. If you are wanting to know more about the career of Rutger Hauer, this is a great place to start. And then lead into some of his others. He's one of the greatest character actors of all time, and I truly miss watching him perform. So anyways, guys, thanks again for checking out the Film Geek. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep watching movies, folks, because you know I'm gonna.